Welcome to another Chef Knives to Go quick look product review. I'm Steve Gamache, and what we have this time is the Shizu VG10 Gyuto 210mm knife. This knife has multi-layer construction. The core center cutting edge steel you can see here is VG10 full stainless steel. The heat treat on that is typically about 60-61 Rockwell, and construction is multi-layered stainless Damascus cladding over the top of that, so it's a soft stainless cladding. This cladding does have hammering as well, a Tsushima finish, and you can see the multi layers here with the grind as we get down towards the core steel right there. So very pretty knife. This black color is typically known as a Kurouchi finish, KU finish on it as well, but this is all stainless. The weight and dimensions on these can vary a little bit from knife to knife, but this particular one is 166 grams or 5.9 ounces. As I said, the heat treat's about 60-61 Rockwell. The handle is D-shaped. It's a pack of wood handle, stabilized wood product. So the handle is D-shaped and pretty much just smooth all the way through. So it's pack of wood for the main part and a different color pack of wood for the front part. They've got a kind of a metal insert here in these as far as the way they do the handle, so unique kind of install there. But handle fit and finish is very nice. You do have the D side handle. Technically it's for a right-hander, but personally if you'd use a pinch grip and your fingers are pinched up here, for me, being a lefty doesn't really bother me at all because it really doesn't. I don't even feel that D part, so I wouldn't let that deter you if you are a lefty. The edge length on this is about 212 millimeters or 8.35 inches, and the overall length of the knife with the handle is about 350-ish millimeters. The spine thickness, these are fairly thin knives. I got about 2.2 millimeters at the back of the heel, and then about 2.15. There's hammering in here, so the thickness varies just a little bit, but it's around 2.2, 2.1, 2.15. Not much taper to the spine thickness until you get, of course, to the grind, where it thins down towards the edge, so the tips on these are pretty thin. Not super skinny, but pretty thin. And then the edge is actually quite thin, so the performance of these should be quite good. Height on these, this particular one is 44.5 millimeters at the heel. The neck is kind of medium width, so you still got a spot for your finger here for a pinch grip, and probably for most people, you'll have clearance on the cutting board, no problem. Balance point on these is right about there on this particular one. So it's a fairly neutral feel to it. My pinch grip's just a little bit in front of that, but it's still a pretty neutral feel to it. Let's get a look close up here at the... It's a little hard to tell, or a little hard to show with the lighting without making one part more reflective than the other, but that's probably about as good as we're going to do there. So again, you've got the hammered finish on these, and you've got the multi-layered cladding being ground down towards the edge. There's your edge, kind of a polish, pretty much semi-polished to this. It's fairly polished. You've got some etched kanji here on the right side, and here's the left side of the blade. So a very nice looking knife. This handle does have a dot symbol on the left side of it, right here. Out of the box edge, I'm going to give this 6, maybe 7 out of 10. Had a nicely cut edge with some polish to it. The fit and finish is quite good. The grinds are clean, nice straight blade, so it's a well-crafted blade, and again, should be a good performer. All stainless steel. Let's take a look at the edge profile on this guy here. All right, so you'll see the edge profile. We roll into the back. There's really not a flat spot per se. You can see the heel here, it rolls into that. So this is got kind of just a gentle belly throughout the entire length of the blade. The tip I can get pretty high actually before we want to start digging that tip into the board. So yeah, you can definitely rock this thing pretty high. And then again, it's a kind of a rocker, gentle belly throughout. So you're not going to have a big flat spot here to chop with, although you could do that towards this part of the blade. So take that for what it's worth. So you'll rock, this will rock great. Have to lift it a little higher if you want to do tip draws, but it should be good for a number of different types of cutting styles. Just not a lot of pure chopping. There's not a flat spot on it per se. But this is a high value line. There's some interesting information on the website and the box. I'm going to go ahead and grab the box because these boxes are pretty cool. They're presentation style boxes that they come with. So here's the box that it comes with. Definitely a presentation style box where you've got a little peg here that goes into the side. So very nice presentation. And then you open it up and they've got a little brochure here, and it's just a nicely crafted packaging with cutout for the knife, and it's just well done. So it's if you ever want to gift one of these, it's really nice presentation package to the end user. So very nice packaging on these. So this is a nice looking, nice performing package. It's all stainless, has some interesting character to it. I'll put my spacer here to get the lighting a little bit better. So this is the Shizu VG10 Gyuto 210mm knife from Chef Knives to Go.